Hi, it's Geraldine here to do the tea leaf reading for the full moon in Libra, April 16th and beyond. How's everyone doing? You're maybe feeling anxiety as this moon approaches. It's going to be a very bright one and it'll last, about 3 days or so apparently. So anyway, if you have sort of health concerns that are sort of being magnified at this time, definitely is a good time to address them. So it could be, having the visit with the doc, or maybe just trying to adopt a more healthy lifestyle. Okay, now Libra is concerned with attaining balance, peace, harmony and justice. So we're in Aries season, however, so you definitely could still be feeling maybe a bit over dramatic, maybe drained, emotional. Okay, and this will create tension. So just recognizing that you're not going crazy will help, and do what you need to do just to tap into that harmonious sort of Libra energy with self-care practices. And you know what your own are. Okay, now we also have the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces, and that's tomorrow, April the 12th. So you might be watching this at that time. So I'll let you explore that one on your own. There's lots written about it, but the last time there was this conjunction was said to be March 17th in 1856, believe it or not. Now, at that time, there was a war going on, and then the Treaty of Paris was signed March 30th, 1856, which ended the Crimean War. So just have a look at that if you're not too sure about that history. Some sort of interesting history there. And you know what? History repeats itself. So let's hope, there's some better news on the way. So with the tea leaves, now definitely the cup was looking a bit fuller, so people starting to fill their cups up, just not as empty as before. There were new shoes in there, so time for a little treat again, just with the change of the season, and freshen up your wardrobe. The word jury was written, so it showed actually like a court win, now a big celebration, and there was a little Easter chick beside it, so it would suggest that it is fairly imminent here during the Easter period. There was a lot of support around this, and there were two sort of little lovebirds in the middle of it all, and what I got was wrongs are being righted. So whatever this is, definitely justice is served at this place anyway. So for anyone starting a new adventure, or perhaps even an arduous type of journey, the climb might be steep, but it definitely is so worth it, and it's showing sort of taking one step at a time. An eagle watches over you, by the way, at this time as well. There's definitely long-awaited success related to this. Now, ignore jealousy or negativity of others, okay? I was shown a rocket at the end of the steep road and heard we have liftoff. So it's going to be really something spectacular for you at the very end of it all. Just, keep your focus, okay? Then I was shown a young mum and two wee children. So one is a young boy and the other one is a baby crawling. So there was a lot of joy around them, and an obstacle has been removed here for this little family. Anyway, it's sort of ringing true for a little family that I know of, but anyway, it might definitely resonate with you there. So I think I might be able to get the picture of that up on the Instagram, and I will if I can do. So then the next thing, I was shown a figure of authority. So sort of like a high court judge, again, sort of more court, but you think of Libra, the scales are balanced. That Libra sign is sort of that justice sign, so it is coming up. There will be a lot of justice served right now. So anyway, this was like as I say, a high court judge maybe, or a head of state, somebody like that. Now this person is going to make a ruling of some sort. This is very big actually, by the look of it anyway. And there will be individuals sort of expelled or contracts terminated, removed from their positions, something like that. There's going to be a very speedy exit as these people kind of get away. Okay, so I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, it could be maybe in Parliament or something like that, but definitely people who hold esteemed positions that are no longer going to be able to hold them. So something like that coming out here. Also there was RX there, which of course is for nurses, prescription. So just a reminder there, just to fill prescriptions for those who need them. Sometimes I know you just need a bit of a nudge for that. So anyway, then the second cup, it was really showing like go outside, have fun again, but I was showing a bear there, so please do be bear aware, take your precautions. And also if you know of anyone who has arrived here sort of in Rocky Mountain country or other sort of bear country, do warn them, do advise them. Lots of new immigrants, refugees and all this have come over recently, and they probably just want to get out there and have a picnic and whatever, but you just don't want the bears joining them. Okay, so do warn them. All right, now of course a bear in tea leaf reading can be a grumpy person around, and you just might need to sort of have some strength to cope with them. If it shows up more sort of a friendly teddy bear type, which this one actually did, it just can relate to childhood or children, or even the fact that you might need some comfort around you of others right now. So take that just as it comes there. Now the word lit, L-I-T, was written in the cup several times, and honestly I was just going to admit it because I thought, why does that keep showing up? But because it came up in the second cup again, I thought, well, somebody obviously needs to hear it. There's something about lit. So take that again in whatever context it applies. So another thing here too, if you live near or sort of on a floodplain or maybe a coastal area, please make sure your paperwork, your valuables are somewhere safe. Definitely not in your basement. I'm getting like another sort of Noah's Ark vision in there, with a couple that they're sort of in a boat looking over what's been happening. And just the last time I saw that Noah's Ark kind of picture, parts of BC were flooded. So just to bear that in mind, if you live in that kind of an area, or just watch out for the news, or what's coming. And on that note, by the way, maybe just check what's going on in the skies at the moment. There are lots of channels that help you with that, because there have been some big geomagnetic storms, and they have been providing those spectacular northern lights. Many people up north have experienced some amazing sightings, and again, because of the lit, maybe that's what it's about. The sky's lit, lit up or whatever. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so what happens way up there, in the sky, affects us down here. So, and if you don't believe me, go and review the effects of the moon on the tide. So definitely some of us feel that a lot more than others, that sort of planetary energy. Definitely something very interesting to explore. And I do put links below just to a couple of wee sites that I do follow. Now, little Sawyer, who normally picks the crystals for us, of course she's still busy with her new wee baby sister, so she won't be picking crystals just at the moment. So I thought, well, I'll just pull a card for us just to see what came up. And cleansing, number 5, and it's a lavender. And that card is from the language of flowers, oracle, that's what it's called. And the number 5 is change, number of change. Cleansing, of course, which comes with the full moon. And the lavender, a great way to be able to sort of calm this anxiety down, or just to help you to relax, is to use the lavender to help with sleep, and even in the bath if you're able to use it, of course. So the cards and crystals always really do match with the reading, just kind of as a confirmation. So with this little card, it indicates all is well, or is heading that way. So, it does tell us to take time in solitude and release what no longer serves us, okay? So what we no longer need or want. And that can be anything really, okay? So try to focus though on emotional equilibrium. This card tells us as well, you know, and that is definitely easier with the Libra energy. Now, there are challenges related to this card as well. So one of them is not protecting yourself, just being too open and falling for, you know, the same old sob stories from others or the same old situations, you know, because we haven't learned from the past. So those are common themes there, as well as sort of that mental and physical exhaustion. You can tell it's very late at night here. And, you know, that overthinking, you know, it just drains you. So that's all the challenges of this wee card. So anyway, just, you know, to do what you have to do with this full moon energy in Libra, which again is very balancing. It's just that we have that Aries fiery element in there as well, you know, so we have to just try and find the balance between the two extremes, really. So don't worry, you're not losing it, okay? So, and I just want to say happy birthday to my family members, Sandra, Mum and Auntie Jenny, who have April birthdays, and also happy Easter to all those who celebrate. And that's all I have for you folks. Definitely lots going on. There's some big events, justice being served and that, so things will unfold, I guess. And anyway, I want to just thank you all again just for liking, subscribing, sharing, all the rest of it. And do feel free to send me little questions for the next reading. I'll take the first two and send the messages off privately. I mean, that's it. Please do keep supporting the little channel like that, because it does help it to grow. And I am looking at sort of getting out on the road again finally after this couple of years, probably starting in June. So I'll be keeping you posted with that as well. Okay folks, take it easy, take care of yourselves, bye bye.